Okay, we're good. We're live. Good girl. Jake, slow down. Where are you going? Let's go into the resort first. Hello, guys. Sarah and Triple T out with Blackie and Jake. Come into the resort. That's probably pretty muddy down there. Should go. Number 2. Good girl. Good girl. Taking care of business. Hello, Dusty. Hello. We're just out for a little walk this morning. Good girl. Good girl. Good boy. Okay. Oh, shit. Slow down, teacher. Okay. Let's go into here. Yeah. This is a little resort right next to our house, guys. We just call it the Bong Resort. The name's in Thai, but it's really cool. Got little individual bungalows, and they're 500 baht a night if you stay here. So that's around $15 US. It's a really cool area. What are we doing, Sarah? We're getting all tangled up. Come on, guys. We walk them. They don't walk us. Make them go where we want to go. So, Sarah, how are you today?
I'm good.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Good. Are you excited about Halloween?
Yeah.
We're going to have fun on Halloween night, right? So we've got a little costume party planned for Halloween night at the open mic. But yeah, guys, this is a real cool little resort. I've done a vlog video in here as well and showed some of the bungalows. They're really nice, all air conditioned, and it's kind of hard to beat. $15 a night. Comes with the free Wi-Fi. Got your individual little parking areas at each little bungalow. And they got different styles of buildings in here too. There's also some one building that's like a bunch of hotel rooms. Yeah, go to the right. So we got 7 people in the house, 4 thumbs up. Thanks a lot, guys. I just thought I'd go live instead of trying to make some video footage and then edit that and put up a video about walking the dogs this morning. Why not just go live, and then that way I don't have to go through the process of editing. Yes, $15 a night for these, and they do have long stay too for the month. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, number 2, good girl, Blackie.
Number 3.
Yeah, that's why they enjoy getting out and walking. They really get. Piss on it, Jake. Piss on it. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah. But yeah, they're really nice people in here. And when we took that tour, they also told us they have a monthly rate. And the monthly rate is like 3,500 baht. So I think that's around 150 US dollars per month if you want to stay the whole month. And they've got a little lake over here. You guys see, we've been through monsoon season. Look how full it is. It's actually a little over full. Looks like it's out of its banks. Yeah, we've had a ton of rain in the last few weeks. And it was raining again this morning when I got up at 6 a.m. And then I've already had classes this morning online and everything. So, yeah. We like to take the dogs for a walk back in here at the resort just because out on the roads you can run into a lot of street dogs, what we call soy dogs here in Thailand, and sometimes that can be a little difficult holding these guys back, trying to prevent a fight. Come on, Blackie. Yeah, good girl. But Sarah and I are talking about maybe getting her YouTube channel going and using her channel to do some Thai and English conversation. So it'd be good for Thai audiences to learn the English, and it'd be good for the non-Thai. Good girl, Blackie. See, she doesn't do her thing really good if you don't walk her every day, right? Just to go in the yard, it's not the same. Good girl. Getting all kinds of healthy bowel movements. But yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking. Not that I have a whole lot of extra time, but if Sarah got that YouTube channel of her own going there, because Sarah's pretty much bilingual, guys. She was one of my best students in the speaking competitions. Yeah, you walk her, she doesn't walk you, right? You gotta be forceful. Hey, Jake, we're going this way. I think the dogs are taking Sarah for a walk, and Sarah's not taking the dog. But anyway, we thought it might, become pretty popular channel. Of course, she'll have a lot of just videos without me or anything. Her and Jam doing some adventures around and speaking both Thai and English for their vlogs. But her and I can get together and just have some basic greetings and conversation stuff, right? In both English and Thai with the whiteboard. So I think it might be a pretty popular channel because there's a lot of Thais that want to tune in to learn English, of course, and then there's a lot of expats that live here that would tune in to get the Thai version of the conversation. So we're thinking about doing some of that to get her channel kind of up and going. So wanted to give you a heads up on that. My wife, Yin Rudi, she has really good English skills too, but you guys have to understand that most Thai people are not really big into being on camera and video. And my wife's not shy, of course. She doesn't mind appearing in the video vlogs, but she has no interest in actually producing videos or making her own channel. But Sarah does, and Sarah's the general manager of our bar and grill, so it's good for her to have that public face too, So anyway, stay tuned for that. We'll try to make some time to get that first video up. Okay, my pin lie. I make video here before for customers. He doesn't like us walking the dogs in here? Is that what he's saying? Sarah? Oh, Kaltat. Kaltat. Yeah. I didn't know it was a big deal. We've done it many times before. No one ever said anything. The soy dogs come here all the time, so I don't know what the difference is. There's like packs of soy dogs around here. I see them in here all the time doing their business. So let's take a right. See if we can go down this way. Something. Don't worry about it, Sarah. Don't let him bother you. You notice he was talking to Sarah and not to me. And I understand that he was speaking Thai, but I prefer if he's got a problem with something, talk to me about it. Good boy. Yeah, we've walked in there hundreds of times with the dogs, but she was always there, and she's never said anything. But I produced a video for him, and put on the YouTube channel. So I think he probably just doesn't know who we are, because she's been real friendly every time we've walked the dogs in there. Here we have to be careful. Usually these dogs are inside, but yeah, make sure you got a firm grip on her. Let's go to the other side. So anyway, wow, we got 13 people in the house. So yeah, I just thought it'd be, because I'm really short on time to be producing videos, vlogs, and editing. So I thought rather than film a dog walk this morning, we just go live, and then that'll be embedded on the channel, and people want to watch the morning walk with the dogs in the neighborhood. They can just watch the replay of the live stream. So anyway, guys, yeah, they just put in this new banana farm over here. It's okay. Yeah, they should be behind the gate. I think they're okay. Just keep going quickly. No. It's okay. Blackie, come. Good girl. So yeah, you never know what's going to happen live, right? We kind of got our butts chewed for walking the dogs in the resort. Okay. Yin and I will go down and talk to her later about that, because like I say, we've literally done it hundreds of times. We've lived here a year. and walked through that resort many times with the dogs, and she's never said a word. And this guy this morning had an attitude about it, which, like I say, there is packs of soy dogs around here. So, you know, there's nothing they can do. They don't close their gate or anything. So, you know, they get soy dogs in there to resort all the time. You know, people leaving food out or whatever, or going through trash. And, you know, we got our dogs controlled on a leash. So, anyway, we're going to go down here and see if we can walk into the little lake. It's full to the brim, too, of course, with all the rain we've had. Maybe kind of muddy down in here, Sarah. What kind of, oh, you got sandals on. You don't care. I got my sandals on, too. Don't care. 15 people in the house. Welcome to Pala Banchang. Sarah and Teacher Thomas out walking the dogs this morning. Yeah, it's not too bad. Looks like they put some more rock in here since last time. Blackie, good girl. Man. Huh? Look, good thing you took us for a walk. I needed to do my business. But yeah, this is open for public fishing in here. I think they charge like 20 baht for the day. So less than $1. No limit on the amount of rods and reels. There's a lot of fishermen come down in here at this lake. Oh, God, Jake. Oh, and you can see, here's the creek that comes in. And it's still flowing pretty good. And we haven't had the big monsoon rains in a couple days. So this thing really gets a rolling through here. Come on, Jake. Dusty, Tom, thanks, guys. Kind of hard to follow the chat. I've only got one hand free here with strong-ass Jake. He's smelling all the other animals now. Come on. But yeah, it's a real pretty area, guys. Let's see if I can tilt this up a little bit. Hey, Gimbal, wake up. Can you hold him for just a second? Now, he's really strong. I got a gimbal issue. Can you hold him for a second? Jake, slow down. Hang on a second, guys. Got a little issue going on. That's kind of making me frustrated. I'll have to power the gimbal down here a second. It's not panning up and down on me. It's a really high quality 3 manual balance system on this gimbal, but sometimes it's a mind of its own. It's like a computer, you got to reboot it. Careful, Sarah. All right, I think I got a little better control now. Seems like I'm hearing something click, like it's loose, and we shouldn't be doing that. What is loose here? Maybe that was loose. Yeah, we've fished down here before too. Caught some tilapia. There's catfish and there's redfish, and there's a lot of different species in there, but it's not like one of the stocked farms where you just, you know, get bite after bite after bite because they're just loaded in there. This is more natural fishing, natural lake fishing, but you can definitely catch some. There's even snakehead in there too, which you guys don't know. Snakehead is like the largemouth bass of Asia. It's very aggressive sport fish. Ho, Jake! And you can see Thais oftentimes don't take their trash with them, which really frustrates me when they do that. Thank you. Thank you. It's working now. But yeah, so hang on a second. Jake, sit down, sit. Good boy. Sit. They think I'm fixing to give them a snack. Let's see if I can zoom in for them here real quick. That is our house right there. That one. So this is the view from our upper deck up there. It's really nice. Nice area to live. And then right here, see that housing community right there? That's all brand new. And guys, those are smart houses. They all have solar panels. They have interior cooling systems. It's really, really high technology. Even the hot water on demand is one big system that feeds the entire house. And they've got 3 and 4 bedroom homes there. So talk about quiet country living in a very modern, smart house. It's nice. And they got their own pool and little fitness center and stuff. Nothing large as far as the pool and fitness center, but very nice, very, very nice and secure, 24-hour secure gate. So that's the kind of stuff that's around Pala in a lot of places. They're really beautiful homes. And this is one big farm owner over here that owns all this. So you're not gonna have to worry about housing development in here. This is always going to be kind of like a country setting out here. Jake, good boy. Go ahead. Huh? Find your spot. Jake's looking for a spot to poop. Slow down. He always wants to catch up with her. Good boy. Do your business, buddy. Huh? Jake. I seen him turning back and forth like he's getting ready to squat. Now he's just eating weeds. Pee on it, Jake.
Black eating on a cow. She's eating.
You should ask him if they have any fish, Sarah. Me pla mai?
มีปลาไหมคะ
Me pla cup.
มีค่ะเนี่ยข้าวต้ม
He has fish? I want to see.
โอเคได้ที่คอน
See if he can show us the fish. Tell him we're Thai video.
โอเคอาจารย์เขากำลังถ่ายคลิปอยู่ค่ะเขาอยากเห็นว่ามีปลาไหม
มีค่ะแต่ว่าฝนมันตกทำก็เลยเงียบไม่ถึง
Sawadika.
ค่ะ
Me
เป็นอาจารย์ที่ไหนอ่ะ
planin mai?
มีค่ะ
Oh, pladok.
ปลาปลานิลปลาตะเพียนปลาหลายอย่าง
Check him out, guys. He's got a setup. Look at that. I like that. Got a little
มั
pallet.
นฝนมันตกมันเลยเงียบ
Just a straight line. Can he show us
อยู่
the
ที่ไหน
fish?
คะเนี่ย
อยู่นี่กันใกล้ๆเนี่ยสีสุกสอง
ที่ตุกเนี่ยเลย
Yeah, Sri Suksong. It's okay. Jake, stay back.
มีปลาไหมคะตรงนี้เขาขอดูหน่อยอ่ะโอเค
Okay, over there. Jake, come on.
มันไม่คืนน่ะ
See what kind of catch he's got here, guys.
เขาเพิ่งมา
อ๋อ he just came here
Oh, he just got here. Hasn't caught any yet. Oh, okay.
take time
He just started fishing,
อาทิตย์
guys.
ที่ไหนคืนนี้น่ะไอ้
I like his setup. Pretty cool.
ผมไม่ได้น่ะ
we should do
He actually brings his own pallet with legs, guys, and stuck his pallet down in there, if you can see that.
ยังไม่มี
Sets his little pallet platform down in there. The low-seated chair. Jake, you're... Oh, God. Jake's tangling me up. Jake. Sorry, guys. Oh, all right, Jake. You win. Okay, cup cum cup.
จ้ะ
Choke D cup.
โชคดี
เวลาขึ้นมาแล้วที่ไหนจะถูกเจ๊
Yeah, nice area. We really like it. Really, really like it. So I think this is going to be about right. I was thinking of making a little vlog video out walking the dogs, probably 15, 20-minute video, and the live stream is going to be about that same distance. I've got more classes. The girls have got stuff to do, so we're going to come back here to the house and close it out for you guys. Appreciate you coming along. 10 thumbs up, 14 in the house. It's just kind of a lazy man's way of vlogging, I guess you could say, when you're like, well, let's just go live and then let the video get embedded on the channel. What is it?
what is it it's edible
Oh, it's edible? Some kind of, oh, that's mulberries. It's a mulberry tree. Those are mulberries. Yeah. But you don't eat them until they're black. Yeah, good. Bring them home. Stick them in your pockets.
come
Is there any more black ones? Yeah, it's a little mulberry tree. Sure enough.
come Blackie no
Blackie. She's got you all tangled up. Blackie, come on. So, yeah. A lot of nice, fresh, clean rainwater, guys. Everything is full to the brim. The reservoirs, the lakes, the rivers, the waterfalls are rolling. And there's so many beautiful waterfalls in Thailand. And this time of year, mid-October to, say, late November, even after the rain stops, the waterfalls are just roaring for for this month, you know, this entire month. They'll just be full bore. So that's really the time to go. Visit all the waterfall sites in Thailand. They're everywhere. Pretty much every province almost has waterfalls. We used to live up in Nakhon Nayok when I was teaching for the Royal Thai Army, and they've got some amazing waterfalls. Nakhon Nayok province is basically known for its waterfalls. Waterfall in Thai is Nam Tok. So it'd be, Tok is like fall, Nam, water. Waterfall, Nam Tok. So there's many Nam Tok, Nakhon Nayok. And there's a big one called Seriga, Nam Tok Seriga. It's in Nakhon Nayok, not far outside the city. And it's a big tourist attraction. Huge, tall waterfall with multiple swimming pools, natural rock pools down below the big fall. Beautiful, beautiful area. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So yeah, there's just lots. Of course, there's a lot of them up in the North Country around Chiang Mai and all that. But pretty much, like even down here in Rayong, we have waterfalls. Because these mountains or hill regions of Thailand are very steep, you know. So even though most of Rayong province is not, doesn't have mountains, a nice group of pretty high hills, and there's always waterfalls up in the mountains. Really, really nice. So yeah, it's a beautiful time of year, really is. And dry season will be here by mid-November, and then the humidity drops really low for Thailand, and it gets a little cool at night. You don't need any air conditioning at night for at least a good month or two usually. Late November through December, January, and it'll start to get some hot nights again after that. No. Uh-oh. Problems. Let's go. Hope he doesn't come back with friends. No, Jake. Come on. No. No. Oh, shit, there's the shepherd. Come on, let's go quick. Walk quick. No, Jake. Come on. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it, Jake? That's so exciting. Huh? You want to pee on something now? Huh? You want to pee on something? Got your back hair all fired up. Ugh. So anyway, yeah. There's the resort. The gentleman wasn't too happy about us walking our dogs in there this morning, but you notice his wife didn't say anything because she knows who I am, and like we walk in there all the time. And so she didn't say anything. She's probably a little embarrassed that he was talking to you like that, you know? Like, she probably wanted to say, hey, that's our neighbors. They come here all the time. And they recommend our resort to other people. Like, don't be a, you know what. So that's pretty much it, guys. Now, there's some nice homes over here on the right side of the lake. I know there's a German man that owns a lot of that property out around the lake. You know, I don't know if he's got Thai wife or he's been in Thailand for many years or what, but beautiful piece of property out there around the lake and beautiful homes there. And then this is our village, and there's the inside of the gated part. And of course, we live out on the road. We don't live inside the main gate. It's our wonderful neighbors from Holland. Come on, Jake. Oh, now you want to go poop? Now that we're back at the house? Okay, do your business. Oh, God. Jake, find the spot, would you? Right there is good enough. What's wrong with that spot, Jake? Good boy, good boy. So yeah, 21 in the house, Mr. Mitch, Troy, thanks guys. Thanks for stopping in. Kind of hard to watch the chat while we're out here walking around. I got this strong ass Labrador on my left hand. Come on, boy. Anyway, yeah, instead of trying to make a video vlog, we did it the lazy way. Go live and let it embed on the stream, and people can see our routine walk around the house, around the neighborhood. Good boy. Go on. Get her, Jake. Get her. So yeah, Blackie really enjoyed it. Blackie had several healthy ones. Hey, Richard Travel in the house. Thanks for coming along, guys. Yeah, I'm so busy right now on the weekends with class. Good morning. No time to be sad. Love it. Love it. Huh?
This is over there for resort. Talk about you cannot take the dog inside.
Yeah, he's talking smack to Sarah. He wouldn't look at me or anything, but his wife didn't say anything, you know, because she's seen us walk in there many, many times, and she never say anything, right? And she also know that I make videos for the resort, right? So I think she's a little embarrassed with her husband this morning, I think is what happened, to be honest. But yeah, he wasn't talking very nicely to Sarah. That's all right. That's all right. Maybe he's just having a bad day, you know? Because obviously, dogs on a leash in a resort, it's public access, shouldn't be a major fighting point. So anyway, let me try to catch up with some comments here, guys, and I'll close this out. Yeah, I'm kind of opening up quite a few slots online. I've just been bored with the rainy season, and, you know, so I thought, why not? And the girls, of course, are quite capable of opening and closing the bar without. I just come, my last class in the evenings is usually no later than 6 p.m. So sometimes I come into the open mic a little while after them. But anyway, they are very capable of doing that. Okay. Stay thirsty, my friends. Okay, Richard. Hey, Bad Badger. Bad Badger's in the house too, huh? Beautiful view. Thank you. Thank you. So that's why I kind of wanted to close it out up here. Give my wonderful subscribers the full view of the neighborhood there. So we walked right around the road here, circles to the left, and went down into the lake. So what I was trying to say on the last live stream, which I was doing at night, all of this undergrowth here, that was all excavated dirt just a few months ago. Matter of fact, they were bringing in some landfill, you know, kind of build it up a little bit down in there. I mean, there wasn't a tree, there wasn't a blade of grass. All the grass was right here along the road. And then after that, it was just all bare ground. So the lake comes all the way back up to the road here. So we had a view of this whole thing, right? So just to give you guys an idea that aren't aware of how fast everything can grow in Thailand. This is just this rainy season right here, this growth that you're seeing. You got trees in there that are literally 20 foot tall. I mean, they weren't there, guys. There was nothing there. All that's just natural growth. Nobody came in and planted anything, right? So a lot of people think of the tropics and they think of the jungles and the thick forest, but you don't think about all the undergrowth. And there's so many, you know, big, large fields around Thailand that if they're not maintained, they will turn into jungles on their own, all by themselves. Truly amazing. I mean, if I can zoom in a little bit here, you can see some of the water that used to be really an open view right here on the left side. See, right in there. See right over in there. You can see some of the water in that little gap right there, right? So all of that lake was visible all the way through, which, you know, was kind of a nicer view. So after the rainy season, they'll probably come back in with some excavating equipment, you know. But yeah, it's still a great view either way. And of course, these style palms here, man, they're really strong. When those branches die, they don't like rot right away or anything. They are strong. And you could see one fell on the, that's not an electrical wire, it's communication cable or whatever running through there. But yeah, I mean, it's been on there for a couple of months and hadn't got weak enough to break yet. And not easy to get those things down because they really hang on. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, thanks for that. We like the view. We just love our home here. It feels like I'm still zoomed in there. It's so sensitive when you're live. Okay, I think that's all the way out. Yeah. Pamela. Let me catch up with that. Catch it out. What did Pamela say? Here we go. Oh, John Rudd in the house. I have the same problem with my fingernails and hair when I am in Thailand. Very fast growing. Yeah. Well, I'm follically challenged, but the hair I do have grows extremely fast too.
These sticks, no? You can pick out.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, living the dream, Richard. And guys, you know, there's a lot of reasons that a lot of us that are married to a Thai feel like that's the best way to go. I mean, I know, you know, a lot of guys like to be single and they've had bad relationships in their home countries, and I get it. You know, I was married for 20 years one time and thought I'd never be married again. But Richard, when you talk about living the dream, I mean, you know, I get this kind of stuff delivered to me, right? Look at amazing ham and egg and cheese sandwiches. It's such a great life. And yeah, I think my wife is awesome, super. I only got the last 100 yards of the walk. Could you please go? Oh, I could do that for you, Mitch. I couldn't do it for anybody else, but I could do it for you. But see, I have to make a decision, Mitch. It's either enjoy this that my wife just made me, and she knows how I like the egg a little over easy still on there, like dripping. So I could either enjoy this wonderful breakfast up here on my upper balcony, or I could take Mr. Mitch for a walk around a lake that I've already walked around. What do you guys think? Enjoy the breakfast. Ah, exactly. I've been married twice. I'm currently married to my money. A true love story. Ah, I like that, Richard. Well, you protect her, okay? That could be your most important relationship right there. And I know that you're no newbie to Thailand, so you know how to hang on to that wonderful relationship with your money, and think with the proper organ. Don't think with the improper organ, and you'd be just fine. And I know Richard has experience, but you know, you get some of these guys that come over here, and I can speak from experience. I've had friends from America that came over here, and despite me warning them and giving them a heads up, bad badger, weather the same here as well. Rain this morning, now overcast. Exactly the same. Well, seems like all of Thailand's, but my garden jungle grows fast apart from the banana. Yeah, bananas are kind of slow growers. Across the street, I will build my house. There you go, Richard. We've got some land for sale right up here around the corner on the left. Two beautiful, beautiful acreage up there. Hey, thanks, guys. All right, so I'm kind of caught up with chats. But, yeah, I tell you, you know, I think Chuck says it. I think Joe says it. I think even Johnny, there is something happening. As you guys know, was in Thailand for a long time and single guy and lived in Phuket. And so I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the single life. It's absolutely fantastic. But I think that you really get settled in and truly content if you have a partner here. Now, Bad Badger brought his partner with him from the UK. And I kind of touched on this before. When I talk about really good, low stress, loyal, successful relationships here in Thailand, I'm usually referring to being married to a Thai lady, but I think, you know, it's far more, you know, broad reaching than that. I think that couples that come over here, like our neighbors from Holland over here, and Bad Badger and his wife, I think that their relationship improves the quality of the relationship because, you know, you get away from the fast-paced culture and the, you know, keep up with the Jones, and we all kind of know the difference, the stark difference of Thai lifestyle compared to that of our home country. So I think when you lower your stress level overall, and you have so many things that you both enjoy and to go see and do in this amazing country, I just think that it can improve anybody's relationship. Tommy J, Johnny found a keeper. You ain't kidding. Yeah. So a guy like Johnny got all the experience and stuff. I don't know about you, but he seems really, really happy to me, with some. So there will come a time, I think, a guy like Richard come over here single. Maybe, like many of us, went through some pretty rough divorce. Let's just say it wasn't amicable. And we've been burnt before in marriage. So people are really guarded, about that. And I know that, I actually, I was single 10 years before I came to Thailand. I was married very, very young and then divorced in 2004, came to Thailand in 2015. So I'd been single as an adult in a lot of relationships in America and never got close to anything serious. Just as much my fault as anybody I was in a relationship with, I'm sure. But the point is, I mean, I had no intention of getting married. I didn't come to Thailand to get married, but I have to say, I was single for several months in Thailand. It was a lot of fun, but man, when you get that good partnership, it's very different than a marriage, than a typical marriage. It's like a true partnership, man. It's one person that you can consult with, and yet in Thailand, it's not attached at the hip kind of relationship. Like you're free to go and do some of your stuff and go be with the guys and go in, and you don't get calls or texts, where are you, who you with, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I've got the best of both worlds. I mean, I tell my wife, hey, I've got a friend coming to Pattaya, or I need to make a trip to Bangkok or whatever. She starts packing my bag. She's not going to question me or what's going on, right? So that's the best of both worlds, guys, I think. And I think that if you do get an opportunity to snag a good lady after you're here, I would recommend it. Even if you don't get married, just like a really good relationship adds more value to life over here, I believe, than just the single man life. To each their own, but anyway, let's read some wise words. You got to find what's important in your life. It's a state of mind and where you pitch it. Health and happiness, the rest is a bonus. Well said, Badger. Health and happiness. That's definitely something that's easily obtainable here in Thailand. Health and happiness. And those are the two crucial things. When I come over, I'll be married to a Thai within 6 months. Likely, Richard. Very likely. Because you're probably going to find somebody that's going to treat you better than you've ever been treated in your life. And it's hard not to recognize that when you find it. Uh-oh, Sumtum's out in the road. That's our neighbor's dog named Sumtum. What are you doing, Sumtum? Sumtum. He's smelling the other doggies. Watch him, Jake. Watch him. Watch him. Anyway, but yeah, man. I mean, we've all heard the stories about the guys that came over here and lost money and got with the wrong lady, and we've all heard it. But you got to consider, where were they looking at? Were they looking in an area that's conducive to long-term relationships? And I'm not saying that guys don't come over here and find excellent Thai ladies that happen to be working in the red light district at a bar and end up in a great relationship with one of them. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, because it obviously does happen. But that would not be where I would recommend a guy to go if you're really looking for just the average, hardworking, ethical Thai lady. I think that the majority of the Thai ladies would never work in those capacities, because it's just pretty much against everything that they grew up with. It's a very conservative, very, very, very conservative country. Close family connections. You're never separated from your family, and so I don't have anything against the ladies that do choose to work in that industry, and obviously they can get big money. So I don't fault anybody for what they choose to do for a living, but I'm just saying, if you were my friend, well, I would go with you and we go have the greatest night, guys' nights ever, right? And I just say, hey, hit it and quit it. You guys know what I mean? I mean, that's going to be my advice. I don't care. Don't fall in love. Don't do something stupid. Just go have fun and do your private room. You do whatever you want and high five to you. Kudos to you. But seriously, if a guy's like, man, I'm just at that stage in my life where I'm kind of ready for an actual relationship, then hey, there's lots of other places you can go looking for that. Like a regular bar, like the open mic, for example. We've had single Thai ladies come in there. Absolutely. And the mall, 7-Eleven, the bank, Tesco, the grocery store, right? That's where you can, that's where you still have game. You still have game in those normal meetup areas. You still got game. You're still desirable because you are a farang. And it's not simply about money, like maybe back in the Vietnam era where it was all about, hey, these guys got money. Now there's pretty much every Thai lady has a friend or a family member that is in a relationship with a farang or has been in a relationship with a farang. So they understand that Western men culture is very, very different. Western men are eager to please their women. They do a lot of spontaneous stuff, buy gifts and things like that. Teacher, can you teach me A to Z? Lim Sam Kit. Lim, why don't you send me a private message on my Facebook? I'd be happy to do some stuff for you. Was talking about Sarah getting a channel going and her and I doing some both English and Thai lessons simultaneously. So it would be good for Thai audiences who want to learn some English speaking and listening skills, and also be good for foreigners who want to learn some basic Thai. So we are going to try to do some of that. Richard says, yes, sir, Thai women are so different from American women. Absolutely, night and day, night and day. First thing I'm going to do is find a good motorcycle to ride. Mr. Mitch, absolutely. And great, great buyer's market here on secondhand bikes, man. Great. And we do have a Harley Davidson assembly plant in Rayong City now. So before, a new Harley would have been about double almost what you would pay for one in the States because of the tariff tax on them. But now that they have assembly plant, I think even the brand new Harleys are going to be more affordable. So yeah, Bad Badger, make sure you know the difference. It's either from the hip or from the heart. Absolutely, Bad Badger. Sarah would be a great teacher, such a great personality. Boy, Tommy, you ain't kidding, man. That girl's a rock star. She is a superstar. She's so talented in so many ways. And so is Jam. And trust me, Jam is improving on her English daily because teacher is pretty insistent on it. Don't marry too young of a Thai. My wife was 37. When I met her, they are more mature. Troy, absolutely. Absolutely. Great advice. They do say age is just a number, but guys, let's be realistic. If you're in your 50s or older and you come over here and you're going to get married to a 20-something-year-old, it wouldn't be uncommon to see that here in Thailand. But, what are you going to have in common? And it's just, not saying it can't work, and I'm not saying there aren't some good relationships out there with a big age difference, but I think Tommy's exactly right. I think there's so many Thai ladies in their 30s that would be happy to marry a man in his 70s and take care of him like he's never been taken care of before. And in Thai culture, unfortunately, when a Thai woman hits 30 years old, that's almost like considered too old to marry. It's really strange. And I'm not knocking on Thai guys or anything, but it's pretty typical for Thai men to always want younger and younger, so their wives often worry when they hit 30 or over whether the Thai guy's going to pack up and go get him a younger one. It's really, really common here, guys. It really, really is. And then there's no enforcement of child support and stuff like that. So a lot of these Thai ladies, end up with children and on their own. And they are super super fantastic ladies. So it's kind of like Mr. Mitch in a motorcycle. It's a great market over here, guys, for ladies or motorcycles. I mean, seriously. I'll be getting something in order of a mine sized adventure bike. I think I know someone who has what I like. I can't seem to recall his name. Okay. There's a lot of different style bikes over here, and there's a lot of bikes that are manufactured in Thailand. If you want to buy one new, I would recommend you get one made in Thailand. They even make Triumphs in Thailand now. So there's a lot of Thailand made bikes, and a lot of the Hondas and Japanese brands and stuff are manufactured here in Thailand too, as well. It just depends on the guy. I've always liked a cruiser, but not everybody likes the same thing. House of Sandwich. Oh my God! I'm about to start the second one. What do you think here, guys? Huh? Tomatoes, grilled ham, egg, cheese, mayonnaise. Oh, it's delicious. Sloppy too. Very, very sloppy. What the hell time is it? I've got to go to school here in a little bit. No, it's only 11 o'clock. I'm good. Sorry, guys. Scarfing down on you. Everybody's talking back and forth. That what? The 500? Mitch, the CB 500. Fantastic bike. That's the Honda CB Custom. I had a CB 1000 1983 model. It was a 10-speed shaft drive. Big old heavy ass bike. Heavy son of a gun. CB Custom 1000. That shaft drive was nice though, man. It really, really went down the highway well. Western or Asia, the lady wears the trousers. If by that, John, you mean that the ladies are more responsible for taking care of the family and just more responsible overall, I would have to agree with you. As far as wears the trousers in a role, masculine role or something, that's definitely not the case. They're not, what's the word? Oh, I don't ever want to be degrading to Western women. I mean, I have 4 daughters, guys, but they're not, they just haven't grown up in the same culture, It's not like you need a submissive Thai wife. Submissive is the wrong word. Subservient is the wrong word. But you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just generally, I mean, there are career women and business women that I'm sure play a lead role in the family, business-minded, all of that. But for most commonly, myself and the Frong that I know that have Thai wives, they don't ever try to be the man. They don't ever, there's no such thing as toxic masculinity in Asia. I mean, I don't think you'd ever have a girlfriend or a wife that would be complaining about your, man way of doing things, and that you kind of want to run things and you want to make basic decisions on budgeting or it's just not an issue here. It's a completely different world. People in America are so materialistic. They forgot the things you own end up owning you. Tough to move if you have a lot of stuff. Absolutely right, Richard. Absolutely right. And I tell you what, I will say to a person that I know in Thailand, in a relationship with a Thai lady, you go to the market at night and spend 500 baht, 15 US dollars, just buying knockoffs and some food or whatever. And the lady is tickled to death. You'd have thought you took her to Tiffany's. Literally. I mean, that's the kind of simplistic things that you can enjoy together here for very little money, and be in control of your budget. My wife has her own bank account and she's earning a salary at the bar and all that. And, we have 100% transparency. Neither one of us starts, doing stuff with money and the other one not know what's going on. So she does have the freedom to do anything she needed to do out of her account. And then, obviously she would tell me what what we needed to purchase from her account or whatever. But I don't know, man. It's so complicated and so complex. It's hard to explain all the benefits. I mean, it comes down to the culture is so completely different. You know, they're raised from little babies, taught to be respectful to their older siblings. Like older is like P, right? And then younger is like Nong, right? So they have a different word for an older sibling and a younger sibling, right? So that's like, some of their very first words include a level of respect for the elder, even the elder sibling, right? So, when you come up in cultures like that, it's hard for, I think, a Thai lady that hasn't traveled to the West to even understand what us guys would call hen picking, right? Hen picking, or just crazy drama, jealousy. You got to check in all the time. Got to know who you're with, what time you're going to be home. I don't think Thai ladies can even wrap their heads around that. I don't think they question their men like that. I certainly haven't been, and I don't know guys that have relationships like that over here. It's just really smooth. Good morning, William. I hope you'll watch the playback. We took the dogs for a walk this morning. I wasn't going to do much of a long live stream or anything other than showing everybody the neighborhood, and we took out a walk out around the lake here. But now I'm eating breakfast that Nam Yin's made for me. But I appreciate all you guys. Really do. Overall, the benefits of having a Thai partner outweigh the downsides. I couldn't agree more, John. And not all Thai women are the same, and a guy needs to go slow and get to know the person. But for the most part, the core principles and the virtues of their culture are going to be the same. You're not going to run into too much high maintenance or drama. I just don't think. I think that would be the abstract, the unusual. If you actually ran into a Thai that was more like a Western lady that was like real demanding and, hey, you got to take me out, you got to go to dinner, and I need a new car every year, whatever the game is, right? It's just, I think that would be very, very rare. So, but obviously you have to be a good fit, personality, and there's always that communication problem, guys. And to me, I think, thank you for that, Richard. Thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Morning, Richard Travel, William Poole. Okay, yeah, that's okay, William. Yeah, thanks for joining, William. We appreciate you. But I think it's really, really common to get frustrated with the language barrier. In my wife and I's early part of our relationship, I would get frustrated real easy. But a guy just has to, ask himself, what do you want? Like if you asked me, hey, teacher, I'm coming to Thailand, and can you introduce me to any single ladies? And I'd be like, well, do you want a highly educated lady that's going to be like, very, very fluent in English? Is that important to you? Or do you want someone that's well traveled? Do what type of lady do you want, right? So myself, I knew what I wanted. And I don't mean to sound chauvinist or anything, guys. I'm just going to say it the way it was. I was looking for someone that would be content with being a housewife. So, that may seem like a, non-politically correct statement to make in the West, but here it's not. And I don't think at all. I think, the queen of the castle and, proud to be the housewife and take care of things at home. All that is like 1950s America. It seems like over here it's very common. But to be honest, I could have had a lady that was far more educated, business lady, had money. I absolutely could have. I mean, I was single for a while, and I was doing, like, let's call them interviews. I just put my profile up on one of the dating sites, like I think it was Thai Cupid or something like that, after I got over here, and browsing around and meeting different ladies. They'd come over to my condo, and we'd go swimming and go to dinner and whatnot. And so it's just you got to find that chemistry with a person, and I had ladies that drove me around Bangkok and showed me, had very nice cars and had a lot more skills and a lot more money than my current wife does, but just wasn't the fit for me. And Badger said it really good earlier. I forget the exact words, but something about the heart. Get the lady. Remember, remember, work your arse off to buy things you don't really need to impress people you don't even like. That's kind of what we do in the West, isn't it? Unusually. But what Badger was talking about, the difference of Thai lady, what kind of a lady do you want to pick? I always say pick the Queen of Hearts, right? Like the Eagles song, don't draw the Queen of Diamonds because she'll beat you if she's able. If she's thinking about money and she's materialistic and superficial, that's going to get a guy. That's not what any man wants that I know. And we can't keep up with it. And if you don't know that, if it's hidden, right, you didn't know those true colors until you're already hooked, man, you got problems, right? So yeah, you draw the Queen of Hearts, you're good, man. She's your best friend, and I definitely have. I got really lucky, guys. I don't think it's uncommonly lucky though. I think the majority of the women are in Thailand are just like my wife in the fact that they are the Queen of Heart. William Poole, I must be lucky. My Thai wife is great in most things, understanding and patient, with a sometimes stupid farang. Ditto, William. I couldn't agree more. Hey, Richard Travel, no need to do that, but thank you very much. Thank you very much, Richard. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh, well, thank you, man. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. We'll make sure that goes to a good cause. Desperado. Yes. Name that tune exactly right, man. Don't you draw the Queen of Diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. The Queen of Hearts is always your best bet. And I think the Queen of Hearts is an easy draw card here, guys. I really, really do. So even if you do want more of a professional, educated woman that's well traveled, it doesn't mean that she's not going to have a heart of gold. So it's not like, I don't mean to say that I chose the style of lady that I thought would fit me best because she wasn't highly educated or a business lady and all that. No, that's not the reason. It's like say the chemistry. I remember the first time her and I met at a cafe called K Rai Cafe in Nonthaburi when my wife and I first met. And obviously she's stunningly beautiful, and she was, see, I was 51 and she's fixing to be 30. She was 34 and 51. So yeah, she's smoking hot Asian, and I'm just some old broke dick American come over here for a disability purpose. I didn't have a lot of money, guys, at all, but it was good, decent money for living in Thailand. I was drawing Social Security disability. Now, I don't draw supplemental insurance. I don't draw SSI. People that draw SSI, and it may be true for the UK and stuff too, Badger, I don't know. But the difference in America, SSI means you ended up disabled. You were able to prove that you had some disabilities that wouldn't allow you to sustain full-time employment. So the government granted your disability based on whatever medical evidence. But you're young, or you never paid enough taxes into the system. A lot of people are older in their 60s in America and go to get their disability or whatever, and they only qualify for SSI. So basically, because they didn't pay enough into the system, they draw about, I think it's about $800 a month is SSI in America. Don't quote me exactly, but it's somewhere near that figure. But you have tons of restrictions because you're not drawing the Social Security taxes that you paid into the system, right? So it's kind of almost like a welfare subsidy, supplemental, right? So because the government is supplementing your income due to your disability, you can only have $2,000 in the bank. If you're married, they always take your wife's income and combine it. They may subtract some of your SSI money, depending on what your wife makes. You can't live abroad at all. You can't move out of the United States and draw SSI. Now, I'm on SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance. So it's the exact same thing as Social Security, just like I retired at 65 and I'm drawing my Social Security. The difference is I'm drawing it because I became disabled. So there's no restrictions. I can have $10 million in the bank and they still have to send me my $1,300 a month, right? Because I paid into the system for 35 years. So anyway, that's all I had. and that's not a lot of money. I was a poor man. Right. Since then, I was able to get supplemental income teaching English part time, and then my long battle with the United States Veterans Administration finally ended a couple years ago, and I got my Army pension. That's my disabilities are connected with a service-connected health issue. So anyway, I was able to prove that, and so now I have the military pension, and that runs about 3,200 a month. So those two pensions combined, I'm doing really well, right? And I still can't sit idle. I still been teaching for the Army after I got my pension from the United States Army, and now I still teach online because it's not about the money for me. It's about I don't like too much downtime, so I like to fill my gaps. And it's really rewarding. I tell you, I'm kind of a man of many hats. Had a lot of different trades and titles over the years, but teacher is one of the ones I'm most proud of. Other than father and grandfather, definitely that's my most proud titles. But teacher, I would have to say, as far as an occupation, it's been one of my most proud moments. It's a very noble profession. You're not going to make a lot of money, but sure is rewarding, especially if you like children and you understand the importance of the English language. So, hi, Mr. Mitch, connect me if I'm working. Correct me if I'm working. You are working. Later, John. Oh, well, off to work. Take care, all. Okay, John, thanks, buddy. Desperado, yes. Christopher, thank you for coming in. Good morning from Austria, Vienna. Oh my God, thank you so much, Christopher. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to Rayong, Thailand. I was incorrect on writers. I'm sorry, I think I missed it, Mitch. Correct on writers. Desperado is the name of the song, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, John. It's a big demand if you got a large age difference. Very demanding. I mean, come on, guys. A 20-year-old, that's a lot of maintenance, man. They're going to be playing around on their phone looking at hot South Korean guys, right? What are you doing? I mean, to me, it's kind of a bonehead move if somebody really thinks they're going to make a really... I mean, not that it hasn't worked, and I mean, it's true that age is just a number, but let's be realistic, guys. I mean, my wife's 17 years younger than I am, and she's going to be 39 next month. So, there's no problem getting a much younger lady, but let's not be unrealistic and think that you're not going to have to maintain a 20-year-old emotionally and all the things that they're not even developed into ladies yet. I mean, I look at Sarah and Jam like little girls. I mean, I know they're 20, but to me, they're like little girls. I just wanted to say that's a nice lounge deck, plenty of room. Thanks, Dusty. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I didn't mean to ramble this long. I appreciate you guys coming along, though. I just really wanted people to be able to watch it play back and see the nice little walking tour of the dogs around the place here. So, but yeah, thank you, Dusty. This is the upper deck. It's like our favorite little hangout. And spin around here and give you a decent view. So yeah, I love eating my breakfast and having coffee up here and stuff in the mornings. It's just great. And then there's our great neighbors over here from Denmark, right there. Great couple. Nice quiet village, right? So on for our house. So incredibly low cost of living. There we go. I knew that was still zoomed in partially. So weird how sensitive it is. But yeah, guys, I'm going to close it out right here. Appreciate it. Richard, thank you. Appreciate you guys chatting back and forth, sharing information. Great conversation. Thank you, Dusty. William Poole. When I first came to Thailand a few years ago, I was teaching. Enjoyed it. But the fault was I had to do a lot of work at the weekends and evenings sometimes. Rewarding, but happy to be fully retired. Yeah, William, you've earned your stripes, man. Yeah, not everybody needs that supplemental, right? I don't really need the supplemental, but I still kind of enjoy doing it. You are spot on with the age difference. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Tommy J, Mr. Mitch. I'm looking forward to getting the soy dogs howling with my singing. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to see you on stage, buddy. Bye, bye, William. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Just wanted to say hello, Gary Holiday. Thank you. Thank you. If you're interested in a little walking tour with the dogs around the lake, you can watch a playback after this is embedded on the channel. Bad Badger, you all have a fantastic day and stay safe. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Bad Badger, please go to Bad Badger Retired in Thailand and subscribe. He's a great Englishman with an awesome channel here in Thailand. Really knows a lot of details about retirement in Thailand. So please go to Bad Badger and subscribe. Why not? It's free, right? 8 a.m. stream, Richard. 8 a.m. Okay. Yeah, looking forward to that stream Saturday night, Richard. Looking forward to that. Mr. Mitch, be safe. Okay, Dusty, thanks for the stream. I was in and out, a little busy. Enjoyed catch you. Okay, man. Take care. Take care as well, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much. From right here at the upper deck, it's Teacher Thomas Thailand, bringing you a little walk and chat live stream with the dogs. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel here at Triple T YouTube channel, please hit that red subscribe button down below. I'd appreciate it very much, and stay tuned for some more interesting vlogs that I think you'll enjoy. All right, guys, I'm going to sign it out right here. Peace and love to everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed the view and the little walk around. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.